last year, one of our cows kept getting out, getting in our neighbour's field and then mucking about in there, and my neighbour got a bit annoyed about that. So he wanted me to help him do some fencing. He's much older than me and a real farmer, and his hammer that he uses for fencing is just made of metal, like Thor's hammer. After a few blows of that, I was just seeing stars, and he looked at me and said, "You're not made for this, boy." And I thought, yeah, I'm not. You're right. This is a Mealy Beak. It's got nothing whatsoever to do with the Petrol Post Driver, but I really like her, and she's great. Get out of there before we die of fume. What can this be, I wonder? Let's go and make a noise. As you can see, it's a tiny little thing, slightly bigger than a suitcase, weighs about 15 kilos. I've only put it in here, as I say, because I'm going to put loads more stuff in here. What I'm hoping is I won't need this today. Here we are. It's a thing of beauty. You get lots of cool stuff with it. You get a tub of grease, very important. I've read the book. I'm pretty much an expert. I haven't got any petrol, but I've got some over there. So, you get a free pair of attractive headphones. Oh my, wow. I think they're for children. I don't know if I can wear these. They really hurt my head. They're really small. So you might want to get bigger ones for adults, maybe. Yeah, okay, well, let's be honest. We didn't buy it for the earmuffs. Unbelievable. That's a brand new engine. Doesn't even need choke. It's a brand new engine, 3 pulls, and it starts. So we've got a different set of adapter rings here. Shong. So we're going to use this one first to put a pilot hole in, and then we're going to take that out and put the post in. It's good for fencing, this ground. We have quite shallow topsoil and then quite a lot of clay. It's kind of wet clay. And then after about 3 foot, it goes to a sort of soft shale before hard shale below that. That's one down. Only another 5,438 to go. I haven't used the, I don't know what you call it, the post knocker thing that you hold with both hands, but 2 people I know have knocked themselves out with those. They've never been the same since. So I thought that was a pretty bad idea. We've marked out the height of the pilot core tool of how deep we want to go. It makes pulling that out a bit harder, but it just put that in what? 20 seconds. That hammer's hitting it at 1,500 times a minute. The energy of that hammer is going right down through the wood to bang the post into the ground. I used to lose with my hammer 2-3 inches of the post through it splitting at the top. But as you can see, the way this hammer compacts it, it doesn't damage the top of the post. It's very strange when you're using it. It's a bit like one of those weird exercise machines from the 60s that ladies used to get in with big rubber bands that go around them and jiggle them. Because my moves have like gone up an inch in sessions that I've used it. So it's a good upper body workout. Even though you don't really feel like you're using any muscle, you are as you're doing that. We've put in 40 plus posts, and this is the second one that had a bit of a deformity to it. Just use a chop saw or any old saw and make sure it's kind of level with the rest of the post, and then it should go in the ground a lot easier. That was exhausting. It's another beautiful morning. We've got about an hour free, so we're going to just go and put another half a dozen in, because that's how easy it is. Throw a few posts in the back, a couple of tools, that's it. free hat as well. But you don't get a free hat? Did we just ask for one? Okay, we asked for a hat and we got a hat, so maybe you want to do that too? I don't know. You might have enough hats. We didn't. We've got the big guns today. Only got the last bit of this to do now. We're like a lean, mean post-driving machine. Oh, the end is nigh, look at that. We've got another area of one of our fields that we're going to put a load of trees in, which is this one that you're standing in now. We're making a L-shaped enclosure in an existing field. Different sort of ground, and we're using slightly smaller posts.
Petrol Post Drivers are working excellent. We've managed 15 posts in about 12 minutes. I think that's pretty fair. Without that machine would be a lot more strenuous and it would take a lot longer also, but it's been fantastic.
It's not just me saying all this, like I didn't pay him to say that, he just said it.
I'm not being paid at all.
It's easy when you've got some help. It's great because you know you're going to save time, save energy, and let's face it, you're a lot less likely to injure yourself with this than you are with more traditional methods, particularly if you're working alone. A small confession to make, I am a little bit of a geek when it comes to sort of doing research about things that I want, and I did loads of research about this particular piece of equipment, contacted the company who are very accommodating, and I got it at a discounted rate to provide them with this build. I am kind of unbiased as I did pay for it still, and I'll tell you what, I'm very glad I did because it was money well spent. It's just reliable and effective. It's a brilliant asset to my little farm. So if you are sitting on the fence about getting one, you won't be disappointed. Insanely easy. Smashed it.